make his move and return to the 99. And you still can't leave the 99 anyway. You still got to get back to them too. So where am I going? Our people, our leaders, our elders, our dads who came before us, they left us like sheep without shepherds to just get lost. And we are. We are right now lost.
Can we talk about it later? Can we talk about it later?
When Israel is lost, everyone's lost. When the light bearer in a dark tunnel, when he goes down, well, how can they ever see? How are they going to get through when the guy who's leading them, he hits the ground? Then it comes to the case of the blind, what? Leading. Here we go. See how they all link up, or they all line up. So, our lights were always vanquished at strategic points. Mandela, Marcus, it's not to delineate anyone who we think is less than a Mandela, the Nkrumahs, even the Gaddafis, those who have a human connection to humanity. So hold on, we're putting out lights here. We're constantly switching up the lights. We're constantly switching up the lights. And the lights are not the lights that adorn our streets. The lights are the lights within man, that the Creator himself put within man, to be man. As we read in the book of John. Right? It says the word came down and became flesh. And the word was the life of man. And that word was the light within man. And that light shineth in the darkness. And the darkness did what? Did not what? Comprehend it not. Can't kill it. Now when that scripture say that, the rulers of the earth said, oh wow, we gotta make sure we put the lights out then.
Very important.
Brother Bumi, you read? Alright, come and step in and read for us. It's an old English, unless you've got new English on you. Okay? Let's just get it so you can see what I'm driving at. This is very read from here. It's old English, so just be slow, or be loud and concise.
Okay.
That's what the man says.
In the beginning.
In the beginning,
was the Word.
Was the Word.
And the Word was with God.
The Word was with the Creator. You don't use God.
And the Word was the Creator.
The Word was the Creator. How are you, brother? Blessings to you. Long time. Go on.
All things were made by Him.
All things were made by Him.
And without Him, nothing. And without Him was not anything made that was made.
Without Him was not anything made that was made. Go on.
In Him was life.
In Him was life.
And the life was the light of men.
And the life
was the light of men.
Was the light
of men.
They don't teach this in our churches. They don't teach this in religion. The life was the light of humankind. Yeah?
Yep.
Read on.
Yeah? And the light shineth in darkness.
And the light shineth in darkness.
And the darkness.
Read higher.
And the darkness.
And the darkness.
Comprehended it not.
The darkness don't understand the light. It's like, what's this? So when the light's always coming, the darkness is like, what's this? I gotta put this out. Because things people don't understand, guess what they want to do with it? They want to put it out. Now, no offense to all our nations, but when the black light comes on the earth, people don't understand the black light. What do they want to do with the black light? They want to put it out. All the nations of the earth want to put out the light that is within the black person as a race, because they don't understand us. Why are we all humanity when all of humanity wants to put out the black light? What's going on?
And it says 69 weeks until the Messiah is come.
So we've got our brethren on the right preaching Christianity.
Then Messiah shall be cut off.
Messiah shall be what?
Then it goes
I'm listening.
the other weeks.
Messiah shall be cut off. Well, who's the Messiah?
This is very important.
It's we. Read John 4 and 15. Start there, the same John, and 4 and 15. Yeah. Start from there, let me hear.
The woman said unto him, Sir,
Go back a few more verses. Try from 10.
Jesus answered,
Yeshe answered,
Yeshe answered,
right?
and said unto her,
And said unto the woman,
If thou knewest the gift of the Creator,
if you know the gifts of the Creator,
and who it is that saith to thee,
and if you know who is speaking to you,
Give me to drink,
give me some water,
thou wouldst have asked of him,
you would have asked him instead. Go on.
and he would have given
Sorry,
thee
what?
living water.
He would have given you what?
Living water.
The water of Iye.
Yeah.
That is the water of life.
Life.
And you all remember, this is in scripture. They call it living waters there. But I'm letting you know it's actually the water of life, because that's our creator. His water. His name is life, and his son is saying, if you knew who was talking to you here, asking you to give me water, you would have asked of me, so I can give you the water of what? Of life. Read on.
That to me tells me not prepared enough for this.
Living water. Art thou greater than our father,
The woman is now
Jacob,
saying to him, go on,
which gave us the well,
which gave us the well,
and drank thereof himself,
and drank thereof,
and children, and his cattle?
and his cattle, yeah? Go on. It's alright, which one is it? The Yeshe. The Yeshe, that was supposed to be Jesus. The Yeshe answered,
Yeshe answered,
Yeah.
and said unto her,
yeah,
Whosoever drinketh of this water
right?
shall thirst again.
It would thirst again. The religions of the earth, we're drinking of it every day, but we're always thirsty. That's why the religions carry on. A restaurant carries on when you're always hungry. Doctors carry on when we always have diseases. The bankers carry on when we're always in debt. I mean, come on, guys, help me out. Am I lying here? Am I lying here? Oh gosh, English words escaping me now. The business you patronize, McDonald's, carries on when our parents are never at home to cook for the children. If our parents ever have time to get back home to cook for the parent, to cook for the children, McDonald's is out of business. Now, no point to McDonald's. We're not trying to knock you out of business. That's not the point. As an analogy, read on.
But whosoever drinketh of the water that I shall give him,
Whosoever of all nations, whosoever, read on,
drinketh of the water that I shall give him,
drink of the water that the Son of Life shall give you, any one of you, read,
shall never thirst.
he will never thirst. You will never thirst. Read on.
But the water that I shall give him
The water that I shall give him
shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life.
Start again. I need you to be smooth on that. Make a few mistakes and catch it. I want it smooth.
No problem. But whosoever drinketh of the water
Whosoever drinketh of the water
that I shall give him
that the Son of Life shall give you,
shall never thirst.
you will never thirst, number one.
But the water that I shall give him
Now, number two,
shall be in him a well of water springing up into everlasting life.
that water will be springing up within you into what?
Everlasting life.
Everlasting God,
Everlasting life.
everlasting religion,
Everlasting life.
everlasting Christianity,
Everlasting life.
everlasting paradise.
Everlasting life.
It says, you drink the water that I'm going to give you, it's going to be a spring of water springing up in you unto what?
Until what is springing up into everlasting life.
Into the Creator Himself. That's who everlasting life is. The Creator Himself, you're going to spring into Him. I'm going to show you what He's saying.
Seriously.
Who's got a cup for me, please? Or an empty bottle? I beg you, I need it. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. I'm going to show you what I'm saying. Unwind this for me. Just unwind that for me. I'm going to rinse this a little bit. Now, this is you. This is you. This is the Son of Life. He says, I've got water for you to drink. When you drink of this, you'll never thirst again. This is you drinking it now. Yeah? That's you now. You're the same quality as this one. Now that water is supposed to spring up in you. And you now spring up back into what? Back into everlasting life. You'll be back in Him. You're back into Him. That's what He's saying. And once you're back, can you see yourself anymore? That little part that was you, where is it anymore? When I pour you back into life Himself. You can't find yourself because you're back with Him. You're one with Him. That's the water He says I'm going to give you. You're going to spring up into everlasting life. Show me where you are anymore now. You're all as one with Him. This also links in section 2 with this preaching and teaching. This also links in to when the Muslims come, because they've got nothing to offer in terms of understanding and righteousness and investigative questioning. Let's just have a look together. What is evident on the earth? What is evident? You know what evidence means? Hold this for me, brother, I beg you. This is what evidence is. Everybody here, when I ask them about how do we know this phone is good? How do we know that this device is good? After what? After what? Talk about it.
No, use it.
After read the manual.
No, you have to use it.
After consult the scholars. You have to use it, right? Now, if I try to switch it on and it doesn't switch on, it's no what? Speak up, brother. It's no good. If I try to take a photo with it, yeah, I switch on. Let's just say I managed to get it on anyway. So I go to camera. I switch on the camera. I say, now I'm going to take a photo. And the camera's not working. What would you say? If the camera doesn't work, what would you say? Would you now ask me, it's all right? That's not the real device. The real device, as an example, the real device is the manual. So we say in Christianity, Christianity is not working. The religion of Christianity, the religion of God, is not working. How do we know? We switch it on, it doesn't respond. It makes claims in the book, it won't back it up. Now, this telephone is more effective than all the religions put together. Because it works. I don't need to always only read the manual to believe. To believe that this phone works. So when I ask my Christian brethren, which one of them is over there, he's going to tell me to have faith, to believe that Christianity is working. But I'll say, let's compare the phone to Christianity. All the Christian nations, they make the biggest weapons. All the Christian nations, they destroy the earth. All the Christian nations, they enslave the poor. All the Christian nations, they teach immorality. All the Christian nations are all capitalists. But they're carrying the Bible, where Jesus says, you are all brothers, you're all equal in the sight of your Creator. If you be one, then treat each other as one. Now, is that part of the Christian nations? Somebody answer me. I ain't hearing any answers. Come on, brother, you're not 10 years old. Don't do that to yourself. Can somebody answer me?
What's your question?
It's been distorted, basically.
Now we move to Islam. Islam is the fastest growing religion. Islam is the best religion. Well, tell me why. I'm contending that this telephone is better than Islam and Christianity put together. That's my contention. An iPhone 7 is much better, much effective, much dependable than all the religions put together.
So what should we follow? Fair enough. All right.
Follow the iPhone 7 first.
That's
Do you
what
know
we should
why?
follow, yeah?
Because it works. You all know it works. So somebody show me an iPhone right now, I beg you. I beg you, somebody do that for us. Because I got a crappy phone. Come on, guys, you telling me ain't nobody got one?
No, what you should say is we should follow the one who made the iPhone.
You won't teach me what to say.
I think that's what you're meaning.
It won't happen. Switch it on for us and show the people the evidence. Camera zoom in. Don't show me. They're going to say I influenced the phone.
I ain't got hands, man.
Huh? Show the people the iPhone is working. Now, bring Islam and bring Christianity quickly. Show me it's working. iPhone is working. I don't use it, but you tap on the icon, something happens. Something happens, and it's in the manual. It's in the manual that it should happen. It's in the manual that it was revealed by Apple Incorporation. Steve Jobs, who's the prophet, he did the job. He got revelation in the cave. Steve Jobs got the revelation in the cave. And it's working. It's working. Between two Apple computers, there's peace. There's communication. There's solving of problems. I can use this thing to solve problems right now. Everybody all over the earth, Muslim, Christian, Hindu, Jew, they're getting along with a mobile phone made only 50 years ago. They're getting along with it. But Christianity, they're killing each other. Christianity, they're enslaving each other. Christianity, they are murdering each other in the coldest way possible. Christianity, 50,000 children get aborted in this country alone. Every year. Do you know what I just said?
Is it the Christians who are doing that?
Listen to me. Christianity.
No, is it the Christians who are...
Uncle, I'm going to have to disrespect you. Because you're disrespecting the Creator right now.
I'm asking you a question. Is it the Christians who are...
I just answered you.
No.
You said, is it the Christians? I said Christianity.
Yeah.
That's the answer.
Is it Christianity who are aborting the baby?
Absolutely. Be on the cut. Say again? Well, this is what you've been saying for 10 years. But don't forget, it's people like you who misled the youth.
You don't know your part.
I don't know, you do. Teach us then. We're going to give you 5 minutes to teach us. Stand over there, teach us right now. Go on. Uncle, teach us right there.
He's just asking a question.
The uncle's missing in action
No,
now.
I just asked you a question.
I answered the question.
I asked you a question.
I answered the question.
Are all the MPs in this country, are they all Christians?
They are Christian.
Oh, you don't know your facts, man.
Teach us. That's why I said teach us.
You live in a cuckoo land, man. You go to the House of Parliament and go and shout this, and then half of them will throw you out.
This is the House of Parliament.
No. You don't know your facts. You know, there's never been any generation where everybody in the country is a Christian. It's never happened in history. And if you say it does, you are lying. Okay?
You're changing the
But
subject.
Oh, yeah. You go to a city where there are Hindus, everybody is a Hindu. You go to a city where there are Muslims, all of them are Muslim. You will never find any country where everybody is a Christian. That's it exist.
Hold on.
That's it exist.
Just hold on, guys.
You got your past wrong. It doesn't matter what you and the rest of you say. You can never do what Jesus did when he walked on this earth. You never do it.
Just 1 second. Don't change the subject.
It's important. What I'm talking about is important.
You want to waste our time. I'm gonna have to push you aside.
You've been blasting Christianity for a while. I've been listening to you.
Well, defend it.
Yeah.
Defend Christianity.
That's what I'm defending.
Yeah, you ain't defending. You're talking.
I am.
We've shown you the phone. The phone works.
It's man who made this phone.
Yeah.
Man uses his brain that made this phone.
Exactly,
Most
and
of
it
the
works.
Christians-
But you're
most of the
telling me
Christians
that God made a religion for you and it's not working. No, you gotta tell us something.
You don't really know your facts.
I don't know my facts. Well, let's try. You ready? Are you ready?
Christianity is alive and kicking very well.
We don't say it's not alive. Don't change the subject.
We love Jesus and it's working for our heart. Christ lives in our heart. And we
Fair
know
enough.
it. We know it. We feel it. We know it. It's in our heart. Okay? It doesn't matter when we look at the world, all the Christ rejected, all we see is trouble. Trouble all over the world. It is the Christ rejected who caused the trouble, not those who love Jesus Christ.
Now listen to me. Listen.
Believe me. You got your facts wrong. You got your facts wrong. Christ lives in our heart. He lives big in our heart. Hallelujah. And we love him and we worship him. And he's our God. We worship him. And our life are different from the rest of the world. You can never convince me that the rest of mankind is the same as Christian. Never believe you.
You leaving?
Yeah, I'm going.
There you go. The wicked always flee. Ain't nobody chase them. He's made his point. Because that's all they do. It's just sound bites. I believe, and that's it. Well, when he went to buy a phone in the shop, they didn't ask him to believe, they asked him to check if it's working. That's why he bought the phone in the shop. Everything he ever did in his life, he checked that it's working. When it was working, then he bought it. When it comes to religion, they don't want to check. They just want belief. I just believe, I believe. Well, let's go back to Africa. Let's go back home and have a look. If it's working, show me where. Show me where it's working. Africa, a continent of 1 billion people. Africa, show me it's working. Come to Europe. Christianity is working. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Go to Africa. Christianity is not working. Hear me. Come to Europe. Christianity is what? Come on, guys. It's working. Now, when you do not know what Christianity is, you won't understand what I'm saying. That's why he had to run. Christianity is not something that comes from here. It's something they do carrying this one. They're doing it, but carrying this one. Like they're doing it from inside here. They make sure you see they're holding it. They're not practicing from here. This is nothing to do with Christianity. Bring a Christian to show me this is a Christian book. Bring me one Christian, only one, or 1,000. All the Christian scholars and professors. Bring them over here now. They will run. They always run. Always run. This is not Christianity. Now, what is Christianity? Christianity is a political system. It's a political system to keep the black races underneath and the white races above.
This is not the church. Unsaved people support.
Did you hear me?
The unsaved Jews on the Sabbath.
If I'm a liar,
No wonder.
you're living in England right now. They have two parties. Both parties are white men.
There's different Christianity. I'm an Adventist, and before the whites used to run Adventism, they don't anymore because people like me sit down on committee and put the black man there. So I'm an Adventist. I don't know about the other groups, but we run ourselves.
I'm not talking about Christians. I'm talking about Christianity. I don't know if you know the difference. Listen, Mama, I'm not arguing with you. I just need you to go on, talk to the people. Yeah.
I'm telling you, right? You have different sectors in Christianity.
So what do you want me to do based on the information?
You got the Protestant and the Catholic.
Mama, we know all of that. What do you want me to do based on your information?
Hold on.
Mama, I know everything you're talking. I know it. I'm saying, based on the information you're going to give me, what do you want me to conclude? That's all I'm asking.
I want you to say to the ears that they listen, when it comes to Adventism,
Adventism?
the Adventism are different.
Show me Adventism in the book.
We are Protestant,
Mama.
part of the Protestant,
Mama.
and we rule ourselves.
Another one leaves. It's first the uncle and now it's the auntie. They all leave. You can see the symptoms, right? You can see the syndrome, right? Denial. They all leave. But they will not employ the same belief in their business. If their business is losing money, they will pay attention. When your business is losing money, you pay attention. You don't just say, I believe it's going to get better. You're going to fix it.
I want to debate with you.
How are you going to fix it?
Don't run away today from me, you know. You run last week. I'm ready for you.
How are you going to fix your
I'll give you
business
3 months
when it's not
time.
working?
3 months to prepare for me. Today you're not going to run away.
But belief
I'm going to get you.
is their first
If you're a man
employee.
enough, don't run away from me today.
Belief. Come closer so you don't catch him. You've said your piece.
Hold it live.
When you're ready, just come in.
Are you ready? Okay.
Brother, don't talk too much. When you're ready, just come in. Okay? All right? Sorry, hold this for us again. Now, in your business, you will check what you're doing. If you lose 10 pounds, you want to know why? You want to bloody know why? But we're losing our lives in Africa, and we don't care. Europe is all right. We're losing our lives. Madonna can come, a Roman Catholic Kabbalistic woman, she can come from Europe where there are black children in America with all sorts of horrible lives. She can leave them over there and come to Kenya to adopt a black child. And our black leaders give our children to the Christians because guess what? They have overpowered us. They have overpowered us. Hey, tell me Mr. Muzungu is going to come from Zambia and take a white child and adopt him to go and live in Africa under our own religious system. Show me how that's going to happen. But every day they rub it in our face to tell us you are underneath our feet. Read the Bible, follow Christianity. Christianity is a system of vampirism. Vampirism, bloodletting. We're going to read some books. I wish you knew scripture so I don't have to Look for it and talk the thing. Maybe chapter 18, maybe 20, where the Creator says, I'm going to destroy those who destroy the earth.
I have no idea.
You know it? Yeah, you can, I don't know. You just put it down. So. Yeah, that's fine. Christianity is the system of bloodletting, vampirism, Satanism. And so is Islam. Now, we've used the phone to show you the phone works. Now, religion doesn't work. So I ask any Muslim, any Christian to defend this section. Defend this section. We're waiting. Anybody got questions?